moving on, we've got a question from Tyoka, and on the Discord, they've been having a chat whether or not Medokans might be dinosauroids.
We've thought about that.
Yeah.
We thought about that. And that was part of the thing coming out of birds, right?
Yeah.
And the irony of coming out of birds, and this struck us in the beginning, is that it wasn't that long before we started Oddworld that really the warm-blooded dinosaur theories were coming to roost, and that was shortly after those books were published. Jurassic Park was starting up because Michael Crichton had written the whole, Jurassic Park thing. And I thought that was an interesting period because before that, when I went to school, they talked about how slow dinosaurs were, and they were all cold-blooded, basically reptile-ish creatures. And then they found out, which I'd have to say was kept happening in the late 70s, early 80s, that they were warm-blooded, right? And then you go, oh, wow, that's super cool. Mm-hmm. And they go, yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex might have been able to run, 60 miles an hour. And it's like, holy shit, that got terrifying, right? And that allowed a new take on dinosaurs for movies. And not to get too off track, but the idea of dinosaurs, like I saw a picture someone posted the other day of a seagull. It was a video, and this thing went through a bucket of fish faster than you could ever imagine. It just swallowed every fish, and each fish was like 2 to 3 pounds, and it just swallowed like 20 of them, like gulp, 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 gulp. And whoever had posted it said, here it is. These are the dinosaurs, man. It's still in them, and they're vicious little bastards or whatever, But there was also herbivores and omnivores, right? So that made them very interesting. We were like, well, then if Mudokons came out of birds and it's an evolutionary tree and these were more of the omnivores, was there also theirs that were like the evolved out of the raptors and something like that? And we've tossed around different stories of that at different times. So I would say the evolutionary tree was close to the history of the worlds, of our worlds.
So there might have been dinosaurs on Oddworld then?
Yeah. You're in a later, you're in a multiple epochs of world later. The basic thoughts would be, if we go back and we look at the fossil record, we had plants for a long ass time, and then we started to get these really big, simple creatures. I would say simple in terms of, they'd be solar sort of heated, or big relative to the size of creatures today, which is an odd thing. I'm not necessarily sure that if we found lots of life on other planets and then we go into their history, you'd find bigger, simpler creatures in the early stages of life that get more refined into more varieties as evolution continues to unfold. But they came out of dinosaurs, but we haven't met the mean ones yet.
Cool.